All right, I'm gonna make this because I've gotten asked about this a lot, and it is my favorite character by far in Dragon Ball Z, so I am pretty excited. I don't really do these kind of videos, but to keep my channel active because I don't really have a lot of stuff to do video game wise right now, and even if I wanted to, I can't because of health stuff really. So, what do I think of the Vegito trailer? Honestly, I'm a little disappointed, just because I was hoping if they were going to go the blue route, which I assumed they were going to, that he was basically going to be using a lot of the lure of the regular Super Saiyan version, right? And by that I mean all kicks, and maybe his key button could have been some spirit sword stuff, right? And then with some random blue form stuff thrown in there for good measure. But instead, it looks like really it's literally just all of that stupid retcon super anime, the blue form, all the only the 5 maybe 10 minutes max that he shows up. That's just all his moves. So he's got punches and all this stuff, and I just think that's kind of boring and lame personally, because I think this game bleeds and is fucking thirsty for some unique characters, right? Instead of just characters being a little bit different. Like, in Street Fighter, Balrog has only punches. Kim in King of Fighters has only kicks. Well, Vegito, I mean, his whole line is Ashidakide Jubunda, right? And it's on all the cards, dude. Like, I only need my feet to defeat you. That's one of his cliche nerd anime. That's one of his lines, dude. So you could have had every button be a kick, dude. And just maybe his key button is like spirit swords. That's the character, right? Like, I think that would have been fun, dude. That would have made him unique, and it goes with the lure and idea of him. But instead, he's basically just all blue form with just random throwbacks to the Super Saiyan version. Like he's got that Yosha pose when he first transforms from the other series, and he's got the Buhan, the Majin Buu throw that he uses against him. But I just think that's kind of a lame way to go with him. Like it's all obviously it's a short trailer. Hopefully, has like the is it Banshee Blast, whatever the 5 finger little fireball thing. Hopefully, has that other stuff. Hopefully he has some other kind of throwbacks to the Super Saiyan version. At least, some of the fun stuff he does in the games. Like if you guys have ever played, I think he does it in the GT game. It's not Hyper Dimension he does it in. He doesn't even have a walking animation. He just has a slow hover animation when he walks with his like hands crossed. Like I hope they add in little fun ideas like that to him. Cause the blue form doesn't really fucking do much, dude, right? He doesn't I want those like they show him doing his hands crossed with one of his kick specials, but dude, I wanted a lot of that. I didn't want just a smidge of that, dude. Like, that's the cool thing, right? And I was also kind of surprised they used the Spirit Excalibur, which is a move he does in one of those card games, I think it is. But in that, at least, it's like a rainbow kind of aura to it. So that makes it a little more interesting. But it's like the lamest Spirit Sword attack, dude. Like, I hope again, you don't know what else is in it, but dude, I hope he has some of that like, generally in these games nowadays when he does it, he kind of does like a ninja dash thing with a swipe or like a circle kind of swipe slash or even in this I think it's Senkai Battle Royal, which came out a couple years ago. He has like a KOF beat 'em up super and then goes into like a laser sword slashy all over the place. Something more cool than that instead of just Captain Commando Sword. It's just kind of boring and dull, right? Like people complain in Dragon Ball Z that all characters are the same, but there's a lot of material they can go from. Like they could have done a lot of cool stuff with Vegito instead of just using this 5 minutes that he was in the Super anime. That's all I'm saying. I think that's kind of lame and disappointing. He's still my favorite character, so of course I'm excited for him. I want him to be cool, but I want some of that charm of him. Like he's a very aesthetically pleasing character to me in a nerd kind of way. I like kick characters. I like the arms crossed all the time. I like Spirit Sword, even though it looks like right now, and I wasn't very impressed with what they showed. I want some more kind of fun ways to use it instead of just again Captain Commando, Captain Sword, whatever. And I'm really you're really I think most people are gonna hate me for this. I do think it's cool that it shows Goku and Vegeta for a second during the final Kamehameha. But other than that, I think the move looks kind of lame, dude. Like the I don't think he charges it enough, and the electricity on it looks really lame to me. It looks like yellow mustard swirling around this blue wave. I think it looks really badly done actually. I don't know if it's the quality of it, but it looks pretty lame to me, which I'm kind of disappointed. I'm also hoping since it looks like that Savage Strike God Fist is his level 1 super in the air, and then it looks like, Spirit Excalibur is his super on the ground. Maybe he has a different level 3 in the air, which is another Spirit Sword attack to make it look. Use another one of these variations that have been in different games because I really want some aesthetically pleasing laser sorting the shit out of somebody in a cool whatever ninja dash, circle swipe the whole freaking area, KO beat 'em up super, something cool like that, right? So that's just basically my main complaint is that it's Vegito, so of course he's my favorite character and I'm excited. But the unique things about him, he doesn't look unique in it. He just looks like every other character to me. Every character's a little bit different, but they have just this smidge a little bit different. And that's just what he looked like to me. I didn't see the actual like Vegito swag in it. He has his arms crossed on one thing and he kicks. Like so it's like you're just saving the swag for one move. Do you get what I'm saying? So that was my beef with it. Because again, we haven't seen everything. I'm hoping all the other stuff is fun, but I am really kind of disappointed they didn't go like the Kim or Balrog route, making him a very kind of unique character in that sense. Anyway, that's my opinion. Again, I don't have a lot of video game stuff to do, or I mean, I have stuff to finish, but I got health stuff going on right now, so I'm not very motivated to do it, and it's physically a little hard to do. So yeah, that's it. Yeah.